Ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube channel, welcome back to some Arena Powered Cube. And, Arena Powered Cube has only been out for one single day, but as you can see, we already have some Untapped data. So what we're going to be doing today is we're actually going to let Untapped draft for us. And what I mean by that is whatever the highest number, this is the Untapped rating, whatever the highest number among all of these cards are, we're going to go ahead and take it. Now, thankfully, Untapped has graciously allowed us to select this Mana Crypt Pack 1 Pick 1, so we're going to go ahead and do that, because that's probably what I would have taken anyways. I mean, there's some good cards in this pack, like Riddler is decent. Riddler is decent, that's all I got. Alright, so I see Hull Breacher at 38. That seems to be the pick here, which, honestly, that's probably what I would have selected anyways. Hull Breacher, extremely powerful card, allows you to punish your opponent very, very hard for drawing extra cards, and people love drawing extra cards in Vintage Cube. So Emissary is cool, but I don't know if I'd be willing to. I don't know if I'd be willing to pick Emissary that early because it is very, very committal. Insofar as Emissary is really only good if you have a ton of artifacts. And Hull Breacher's just a card you would put in any blue deck. Alright, well, Tamiyo's good. Honestly, I think I agree with Untapped so far in all these picks, so. Which I don't say very often, but. It at least tells me that some of the people that are drafting the set kind of know what they're doing. For the most part. I saw a stream where an opponent went Booster for Natural Order, Edo for Atraxa. But they didn't have Natural Order in their deck. That's hilarious. Okay, so this is maybe the first pick that I wouldn't necessarily make. Untapped wants us to take the Uro at a 38. I would probably consider taking Baragoi for Miscalc here, but Untapped would like us to take Uro, so we must oblige. It's not that I dislike Uro, it's just that you kind of need a good amount of stuff for Uro to work, like fetch lands. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff. There's fetch lands, there's Zurin Orb type stuff, discard outputs, things like that. There's a good number of things that work with Uro, but I think I would lean a little bit towards Barrogoyf there. You're going to think I'm crazy, but I actually kind of think that Barrogoyf is just a better card than Uro. And I think I'd rather be blue-black than Simic. Unless we get an Oko, of course, and then, then I'd be willing to have a conversation on Simic. You're correct, you are crazy. Okay, thankfully, Untapped wants us to take this Karakas, because I also want to take the Karakas. Karakas Uro? Now we're talking. Now we're talking, folks. I wheeled Karakas the other day, and I couldn't believe it. I think people see Karakas, and they're like, oh, it taps for white mana. I'm not playing white. I can't play Karakas. I feel like that's what happens. They see it as a white land, and they're like, well, why would I play an off-color land, Uro, just a worse Titan than Flage. You're kind of right. Kind of spitting. The Arena Zoomers try and adapt to a powered cube. Yeah, man, there's some cards in this cube that I feel like a lot of people have not interacted with before, and it definitely shows. Like I said, I wheeled Karakas yesterday, and that should never happen. I can't even imagine what a pack would have to look like for Karakas to be the 8th best card in the pack, you know what I mean? The pack would have to be extremely broken. Why do they want us to take Bolt here? Alright, well, I mean, we must do what Untapped says. I'm a little confused why they want us to take Lightning Bolt here. It's a little sus. Personally, I probably would take the Consider the Kitten, but, again, Untapped is ruling the draft. Good chance I'm not going to play this Bolt, though. I guess we could be blue-red. Displacer, please. Well, you see, Displacer has a number that is lower than Lightning Bolt. Yeah, for people who are just tuning in, no, it's not a hashtag ad draft. I just wanted to see what the draft would look like if I let Untapped control it. But basically, for people who are tuning in, I gave this in the intro, but I'll tell you guys tuning in. Untapped has stats available. You see these numbers on the card, and what that means is that that is the power level, or I guess the win rate associated with like win rate, power level, and stuff. And we are taking the card that is the highest among those numbers. So you see here, there are 2 cards that have the number 30, which thankfully that means I get to be the tiebreaker, and therefore I will take the land. Yeah, the Esper Sentinel pick would have been funny. Okay, so we're teamer. Look, man, I was with Untapped for the first couple of picks, but the Bolt and the District were a little sus. What subsection is tiebreaker under in the official rules? Section 3.A-C. Okay, maybe not the pick that I would make, but I'm not unhappy with taking Ren in 6. I would probably take Probe here, but given that we have Uro District, I'm okay with taking Ren in 6. And again, we got to do what Untapped says. I've seen Jim do this a couple of times, and I thought it'd be kind of fun. Especially with the data being so new. Like, I'm very, very curious to see what the deck looks like at the end. Yeah, that's true. We have a white source, so I guess we can be 4-color. I see 2 cards that have the number 36. Well, I will be selecting the dual land because we are appearing to be 3 colors, so. You must accept the deck Untapped builds. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, that's part of it. Yeah, at the very end, Untapped will suggest your deck build based on the power level of cards you've taken and the win rates and stuff like that, and we're gonna go by what Untapped says. That's the best part about this draft, is I don't really have to do anything. I just have to click the buttons, you know? After this, I think we're going to open up Stips, because I had a couple people yesterday ask me about Stips, so. You must entertain us. I'm not very good at entertaining. I don't know if you know this, but I'm just the guy that clicks the buttons and says stupid shit. You know, see a Tinker? I mean, I guess Tinker's good at Tameo, but... My sub says otherwise? What do you mean? I never told you that I was funny. Yeah, I probably wouldn't take Kumano in my Tameo Hullbreacher Uro deck, but alright, Untapped. You do you, buddy. Okay, at least we get to take the Emrakul. I might play this Shandi. I might even play that. Well, I see a 47 that's lit up in red/orange, and that's a Minskin Boo. Man, kind of sad. Can I get an 07 for the booster tutor? Rip. I wonder how, like, how much Untapped likes the fetch lands. You know? Open power. This isn't power, come on.
Boo says you look easy to wallop. His words.
That's true. I probably would have as well, honestly, Chef Seth. Thank you for the 42-month resub. Okay, I see 29. 29 going once, going twice. Sold to the Unholy Heat. It's a fine pick. I mean, there's Subtlety, there's Carnosaur, maybe a Dig Through Time angle, but is Untapped trying to remove blue from our deck? Perhaps. Okay, Bill at 31. Untapped wants me to be red-green. All right. I mean, I guess we're drafting red-green, right? I see a 31. I don't see any objections. There's a 30, which is close, but... Okay, surely they'd let me take the endurance here. Oh, now you want me to take Snapcaster Mage? Why? I mean, I can't say no. I'm not allowed, right? Like, we've gone this far. We can't stop now. Oh, true, because we have both Snap Bolt. Yeah, I'm a little surprised that Bill was higher than Elves there, especially with no fetch lands. I mean, obviously, like the untapped data. Okay, thankfully it wants me to take my red-green fetch land. The data, I don't know how much it parses. Like, it doesn't really parse synergy that well. Like, what's an example? Like fetch lands with Bills. Like at the time where I took Bill, I didn't have any fetch lands, or like I don't have many spells to pair with my Snapcaster Mage. It just goes by like overall power level, right? See, it wants me to take Flash, even though I have no payoffs for Flash. Well, hopefully I will be allowed to take a payoff at some point. we could Flash Emrakul. Hell yeah. Look, I will say, maybe not necessarily the approach that I would have taken, but we do have some powerful cards, We do have some powerful cards. I probably would have done this draft a lot differently, to be fair, but I'm just the guy that clicks the buttons. I'm not Untapped, The Untapped Draftsmith. Flash Uro, no downside. I'm gonna sacrifice it anyways. In response to my opponent's draw 7, we can flash in Hull Breacher. Bang. For 2 mana. Well, thank you for letting me take the Breeding Pool. I can appreciate that. I thought it was going to make me take the Bloodbraid out for a second. That would have been very disappointing. I see 28 in the Abrade. It's fine. I mean, Flash Ulamog doesn't work anyways. I might rather take the Nissa here, but... It's a Bloodbraid Elf deck? Yeah, but we need lands so badly. This mana base is really sketchy. I wouldn't say this deck is terrible. I think it definitely has some... Okay, never mind, it's pretty bad. I mean, it has some good cards, right? I don't know, though. Bloodbraid Elf is kind of awkward. It's, like, not great with Flash, Snapcaster. I guess it's only not great with those two. Ooh, it actually wants me to take the Titan? Let's go. I didn't know that it would register the Titan as being a good card, but I guess maybe it does because we have the Flash. That's nice. Yeah, also a Tinker target. I don't really know how we're making artifacts for Tinker, though. I got a Mana Crypt. That's good enough, right? 3 cards that are 16, huh? Well, I don't really think I'm going to play either of these. I guess I could Flash Carnosaur? You never know, right? Just pay 2 mana to get a, what is it, Discover 6? Discover 5. 2 mana, Discover 5. Dude, they should have put Protean Hulk in the cube for Flash. That would have been sick. Yeah, the other green card was Exploration. 21. Okay. I mean, we have some good cards, and we have decent mana. We have Flash, Triplicate Titan, Minsk, Uro, Ren, Breacher, like... I wouldn't say this deck is, like, insane or anything, but, I mean, we have some good cards. Hey, I thought this was S tier. Why is it still here? Also not going to take it. I mean, honestly, this deck is not terrible. Okay, I saw the red on the birds and the Fable, and I thought for a brief moment it was not going to let me take the Mox Ruby. But I will, I'll settle for a Mox Ruby. It's no Ancestral or Time Walk, which I would prefer with Snapcaster Mage, but, you know, I'll take a Mox. Yeah, I know. I'm not building the deck either. Surely Untapped will let me play with Triplicate Titan and Flash, though, right? You would like me to take a Wheel of Fortune? Oh, because I have Hull Breacher? Okay, I could buy that. Yeah, Wheel Hull Breacher is nice. It's not a very good pack, though. I see a 30. I see a 35. Going once, going twice. Not sure why they like Ice Tail that much, though, right? I guess Ice Tail is nice because we only have one fetch land, though. I'd probably take Myco Spawn or Fnatic out of this pack, but Ice Tail is kind of a weird one. I have a 33. Yeah, 33 it is. Sneak Attack. Oh, because I have the Emrakul? Let's go. Okay. Okay, he's cooking with gas. I forgot that I had the Emrakul. Okay. Dude, this deck's kind of nice, isn't it? Maybe I should let Untapped draft more often for me. It's better than those drafts that we had yesterday. We don't talk about those last two drafts. This deck's kind of cooking. How many lands do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 22 playables right now. Force with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue cards. Maybe not the card that I would select out of this pack, but, you know, you do you, Untapped. It's a little ambitious. No, we're not talking about yesterday. We could talk about the first two drafts. Except for the time that I Fractured Identity my own card. Two cards that are the number 25, huh? Well, this is not a very good gut deck, so I guess I'm going to take Spell Pierce. Right, we have nothing. No, I'm not going to say nothing, but we don't have a lot of cheap stuff for gut. And it's not really an aggressive deck, so... Spears. This is an insane gut deck, is it? We're not really attacking that much, are we? I mean, I don't know if I agree with that. I think you want to be a little bit more aggressive for gut. It's a good Fury deck. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, we could Flash Fury. No, we couldn't take the Ulamog because it wasn't the highest number. This draft specifically, we're going by whatever the recommendation from the Untapped like draftsmith is. That's what we're going with. Okay, Narset Wheel's kind of nice. Narset can also find Sneak Attack and or Flash.
My prowess is unmatched by
I like that.
peers.
How many lands did we say? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 26 playables. I'll take a Memory Lapse. Oh, also, for what it's worth, we have to go by whatever the recommendation, because they also recommend, like, to build your deck after the draft. I know, dude. I was a little scared to see how this draft was going to go, but honestly, Draftsmith kind of cooked with this one. Not gonna lie. Yeah, my guess the cuts, like the cards that I would cut would be Fear of Missing Out, Bristly Bill, maybe Nantuko. And I'd also probably cut like Ice Tail Chandra. I think I would cut those cards. 21. Oh, now you want me to take the Myco spawn when I would rather have Sylvan carried it. Okay, well. Agree to disagree. Nantuko is good. I just don't know if it's great in this deck, is the thing. Like, you kind of need something to synergize with Nantuko. Whether it's, you know, Nadu or Gaia's Cradle or something like that, you know? Yeah, a little surprised that we took the Myco spawn there, but they can't get every pick, right? Okay, come on. The only reason it wants me to take Flage is because I have a white source. Sure, I guess. Whatever, man. The white source in question. Why is that in the pack? Okay, no, you know what? I have an idea. Maybe they wanted me to take it as a hate draft. Okay, now I can splash the Flage. Let's go. Huge. Absolutely huge. Couldn't take the Ulamog. All right, deck recommendation. Build this deck. Okay, what do we cut? It wants me to cut Flame Slash, Spring Heart. You want me to cut Narset? You want me to cut Narset? All right, fine, I guess. Wait. They want me to cut Triplicate Titan and Emrakul? What? Okay, well, they had me in the first half, not gonna lie. Okay, what if we build Gruul? This one has Titan Emrakul. Okay, we're building this Gruul deck then. We're just gonna cut the blue cards. How about that? We have to at least do, like, some of the recommendations. Let's see what Gruul looks like. Okay, you want me to add Flame Slash? You want me to add... Look, man, okay, like, it looks bad, but at least we get to play the Emrakul, okay? Cut this. Oh my god. Look, they can't all be winners, okay? Is this better? This is probably better, right? Because at least we get to play with the cards that go with Sneak Attack. Okay, let's think about this. So now we have a decision to make. We can either go with our initial plan and only play the deck as Untapped suggests, or we can go back to Teamer and we can make a couple of small changes. What do you think we should do? What should we do? Comment section, YouTube, let me know in the comments down below. The Teamer deck is cooler for sure. I think we should build it myself. Look, at least the other option is Naya. They want me to play Flicker Wisp and Flage. Yeah, that's not happening. Stick with Untapped entirely. Come on, man. Look, I think that in the spirit of the draft, right? Hear me out, okay? I think in the spirit of the draft, like, letting Untapped draft the entire deck is cool, right? Like, I think that part is awesome. To see how they draft and stuff, but at least we can, like, we should be able to make our own changes, you know what I mean? I think I'm going with that. Wait, what am I adding? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is the Teamer deck they suggested. We can make some changes. We're gonna make some changes. I want to add this. I mean, look, I'll say this. They're not far off. They're only like 3 cards off of what I wanted to build. And I wanted to cut Ice Till, Shandi. I think the Force is kind of ambitious. When Jim does these, he plays with the untapped deck until 2 losses and then builds the deck himself. Right, but here's the thing, right? If I tell you, okay, what's going to happen is we're going to build the deck that Untapped wants us to build. We're 100% going to O2 because our deck doesn't have ways to win because they want us to not play the Titan and the Emrakul. And then we're just going to do this after 2 losses anyways. You know what I mean? So, like, we might as well just do this at first. and like actually try to win, right? Why would you cut Ice Tail but keep Myco Spawn? Well, Myco Spawn fetches Karakas, which is over here for some reason because they want me to cut Karakas. I don't know about that one, Chief. So I think Myco Spawn searching Karakas is still pretty good. So we have to cut one more card. How many blue cards for force is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9's kind of low for force. I like the heat because we have Snapcaster Mage. Oh, we wanted to cut Bill, right? Bill and FOMO. I guess we can cut Bill, FOMO, and keep the Ice Tail. How's that look? So we're not playing Flame Slash, Chandra, Bill, Nantuko, Titania. Those are like the last 5 out. You'd like to see the untapped deck until 1 loss at least? Dude, it's like, okay, the untapped deck, I'll show you, look at this. They want me to play Flash, and they want me to play Sneak Attack. What exactly am I supposed to Flash or Sneak Attack? Like, it just wants me to play 2 bricks, you know? Like, there's no reason to do that. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. It's sort of like the whole... Like, the premise of the entire segment is, like, having untapped control the draft, but it get to a certain point, it's like, well, dude, we actually can't win a game, you know? So, like... What I'm getting at the end of the day, you're probably surprised to hear this, but AI is not perfect. AI is not perfect. I'm debating if I want to add this Flame Slash. I'm gonna actually make an executive decision here and cut force for Flame Slash. We're gonna run it like this. This is 7 green, 9 red, 9 blue. It can go minus a red for a green. Okay, I'm running it like this. What's up with 3 Karakas? No, that's an island. These basics look so weird on the deck building thing, but isn't Chandra better than Flash? No, because we have Titan. Flash Titan is really good. Yeah, it's like, what do they want me to do with the Flash and the Sneak Attack? I want to keep this hand. It's a lot of tap lands, but... kind of rude. Kind of rude. Dude, the Sentinel's kind of pissing me off. Sentinel. I'm just gonna dump the hand. It's a little sketchy to play this Mana Crypt, but like... Actually, no, I can just like... I could play the Mana Crypt later. Use the Mox to pay for it. It's just super awkward because I can't get the tap land into play. And I also can't hold up Spell Pierce. Yeah, I would have liked to pierce that. Huge combo. Massive, massive combo. You ever flashed an Emrakul to Aeon's Torn? Alright, please cast a non-creature spell. Or not. Myco Spawn, huh? And I'm kind of just chilling. Yeah, shuffles the graveyard in for Uro. True. We could cycle the Flash this turn. Guess Myco Spawn. I didn't really want to get the Mana Crypt into play that turn, but maybe it was fine. Because, like, here, now we can go... Use the Ruby to pay. And then... Green this... Oh, wait, I can kick the Myco Spawn. Do I want to do that? Kinda, yeah, right? And now I can just kick it. Let's do that. Get Forest. Get your planes. I think we've sort of passed the point where they have a spell that I can spell pierce, so I'm just going to get Karakas. Sowing Michael Spawn. The Michael Spawn. Yeah, for those of you who haven't seen Uro plus Caracas, it's as good as you think it is. It's I would say that I would classify it as a combo. You want to take the Uro? They should take Emrakul. You Stone Ray them, increasing the chance that Pierce hits, so you should hold up Pierce. Yeah, but like I have the Uro in hand. I gotta get the Caracas. I can't not get the Caracas there. It's actually pretty funny. Like, weirdly enough, I think they should take the Uro. Because like Uro Caracas is just so absurd. I hope they get baited into taking Flash. They took the Emrakul? I was joking. Maybe they knew that I was going to draw Sneak Attack. Ow. Ow. Let's go here. Uro. 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 I guess I will just pass. Go. We'll eventually find the payoff for Flash. Unholy Heat. Yeah. Opponent, I have demonstrated a loop. Loop has been demonstrated. I mean, the good news is they know my whole hand. Okay, can't pierce that. God, Spell Pierce is so much worse when they know about it. Like, they're just never going to play into it. Okay, I'm going to flip. You'll love to see it. Udo! Loop has been demonstrated. Well, you know. Okay, so hear me out. What if we eventually get enough mana to hardcast the Emrakul? Go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm already at 10, like... We're really not that far away, right? Even if I lose every single flip, I'm offsetting the flips with the Uros, so... Over, under, how many times we cast Uro before we get to put the stop? I'm never, ever going to forget to put the stop. That's a good card. If you flash in Emrakul, doesn't Flash get shuffled back in? Yes, because the Flash finishes resolving before the Emrakul dies. So it would get shuffled back in. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't do anything. It has no text. Ah! Okay, alright. Loop has been broken up. It's kind of rude. My loop! My loop! Minsk. Mint and Boo. That's true, one land closer to Emmy. If you counter this, I'm gonna pierce back. I will pierce back.
We're off on another thrilling adventure.
I mean, they know about the spell pierce, so I'm gonna cast it. Do we play defense here? No, there's no way.
We have
No way I'm playing defense. They can hit the Minskin boo for 1. I think that's fine. I know, we're actually not that far away from hardcasting the Emrakul. What do you think happens first? Do we hardcast... We have 15 mana to hardcast Emrakul, or we draw Sneak Attack? Don't fetch. Well, I have a Surveil land, so I am going to fetch.
I will protect you, boo.
I don't think the one extra land in the deck, like the thinning, actually matters that much, more so than just getting the Surveil. Ooh. Never mind, I lied. That's bad. Oh, right, we can activate the land. That is true. Win the flip?
He will never
Ow.
because
Oh, that's pretty good.
tiny.
Can I animate land and Fury? Yes, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. 6 plus 5 is 11. So counter here. 2,
We are
3, 4, 5. Pouncing Emmy for infinite turns. Now that's a loop right there. Now you're talking. Oh, I can 12. This is just lethal, right? I mean, that's 14. No longer 14. You wanted to see Emmy cast? Don't worry, we still might get there. Still might get there. Your turn. Yo, we can make the 3/3 Fury into Check's Notes a 3/3. Alright. Will I lose the flip? Damn it. Could have Flash Fury on their turn. Oh, right. And I could have paid. Yeah, I didn't think about that. They probably should have given me a better mana base, though. Probably should have given me a better mana base. How many blue sources do we have? Yeah, 9's kind of low. I'll admit that. I can't keep this. I can, however, keep this. This is kind of a weird hand. I think I'm just going to put back Sneak Attack. The 8-1 was a 7-2 where I punted a win. No, so the 8-1, what happened is I played my last round. I won the match, but Arena bugged and didn't register the win, so I had to play an extra match. I don't really know what happened, but it just, the whole client bugged. And they just made me play a 9th round. Not great. Really hope they give me a spell that I can pierce. Dude, it was bugged. What do you want me to say? I'm not making the first move. I refuse. I will remain in my lane, moisturized, unbothered. You're not going to get me to cast a spell. Look, man. You missed a land drop, I didn't. Brother, I am not doing anything. I might cast that. Although it doesn't do anything. Whatever, you can counter this if you want. Kind of hope they do. Damn it. This flash seems questionable. We have one payoff. I mean, okay, let me ask you this. If you had Underworld Breach, I guess Breach Lion's at Diamond's different. What's a better comparison? Like Sneak Attack with one payoff. Oh, now you want to talk shit about the Flash? Huh? You want to talk shit about the Flash now? I don't think you do. I kind of want to No, I don't pierce this. This is fine. This cube is really good.
Our actions determine it. There is great
It sacrifices immediately, right? Yeah, okay. Sure. That's fine. I cast Flash. Missed opportunity to tap them out. Yeah, but like I can just pierce. Like if they have their own like 2-mana counterspell or something, that's kind of what I wanted to do. I don't really care about the card, you know what I mean? Because I can just go. I don't even want to Flame Slash this. Do I need to? Flying Vigilance Trample. I don't really need to, right?
Bits and booze.
What counters here? We just don't attack with the smaller 3/3s.
Magic.
So like this here, this here. This one has Vigilance, this one has Trample. Yeah, I think I just hold off on the other ones. Honestly, if they attack, I might just let the Minskin Boot take 3.
I am proud to have fought.
I just don't want them drawing cards. Oh, they have the stupid Colonnade. There's... come on. There's no way their whole turn is going to just be Colonnade, right? When I play Minsk first? Well, they had like 5 mana up that turn, right? The turn that I played Flash, they had all their mana up. Gotta get him to tap out a little bit first. I told you they'd get impatient, though. We were just kind of staring at each other for a little bit, and they're like, fuck you, I'm gonna cast this, fuck you, I'm gonna cast this card, you know? They got bored. And I appreciate them getting bored, you know? Colonnade is stupid. Dude, I miss the days where Colonnade was a playable modern card.
Bigger is always better. Magic.
Bigger is always. May I proceed to the combat phase? Oh, they're thinking about casting spells. Return target permanent to its owner's hand. Tap all creatures your opponents control. All right. Dude, they played around the Spell Pierce the entire game, and it's kind of pissing me off. Okay, now they're not going to play around it. I wonder if they knew that I had it the whole time, or they just kind of assumed that I had it. Given that they said nice, I don't know if that makes it more or less likely, but, you know. Oh, should I have just drawn 4 that turn? I should have drawn 4 that turn. Yeah. Putting counters here was stupid. I should have drawn 4. In my head, I didn't have the Boo in play, but I forgot that I already had the 4/4 in play. Yeah, because now they just kill the mints. That was really dumb. I don't know why I did that. That was stupid. Just lost the Minsk for no value.
Run!
Well, I mean, I'm never drawing 7 there because the Colonnades face up, right? I'd like to call that a small brain fart. It did give us Delirium, though. Dude, you know what they can do? They can Skull Clamp the Colonnade and then sack it to Zurin Orb. I think they're doing that. Wait, no, are they casting Balance? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Guess I should have saved that Spell Pierce, huh? Surely didn't see this one coming. Alright, we're gonna be here for a while. Look, all things considered, the Uro was a pretty good draw, right? Uro with this many cards engrave. It's one of, like, the few cards that I could draw that does anything. Uro! Uro! Uro definitely clears this. Okay. Okay, the good... Woo! Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. I mean, they probably have a counterspell, right? Yeah, so they balanced me, but they didn't have anything left over, so... It's, like, kind of okay. I wonder if they counter this. Well, that's a good card. I'm not sure why they didn't main... Oh, they played a land that turn. Okay. It would have been nice if I had the Hull Breacher in play, huh? Ancestral into Hull Breacher would have been good, but... Wait, why did they force my Mana Crypt? If they had Lauren. They must have drawn Lauren for turn, right? I guess I should just Breacher this turn, I think. Yeah. If they go to clamp the Lauren. Come on. You know you want to clamp the Lauren. You know you want to clamp the Lauren. You and I both know you want to do that. I know, and you know. Are they casting Treasure Cruise? Oh. Come on, man. God damn it. I knew they were casting a Delve spell. Cast the other Delve spell. God damn it. Bruh. Killing me over here. You're killing me, Smalls. No, come on. Oh, not like this. Not like this. Fine, I'll cast it. God damn it. I have to heat? No, I just breach here. Look, man, if they want to lure in and give me cards, I'm cool with that. It's okay, we're fine. We still have the Uro. I mean, look, at the end of the day, they still only have 2 cards in hand. You know what I mean? Like, if we draw a land for Uro, I think we're still in the game. I'm not gonna lie, this is the best balance deck that I've ever seen. I drew a land, by the way. Okay, who wins? The Ice Till player or the Crucible player? Because they're gonna tap out for Crucible this turn. Now we just get to slam the Ice Till. They have Strip Crucible. Well, I guess they can only do it once this turn, but I can still go Uro. Yeah, that is kind of bad, isn't it? Forgot they had Crucible Strip. Okay, so if we Uro into another land, and then draw another land the turn after, then we can Ice Till, right? Yeah, or a Mox. Okay, that helps. So if they're gonna strip mine us, and then if we draw a land next turn, I think we're okay. Because then we can Ice Till. And Ice Till beats the strip mine lock. Hold. Hold. Yeah, they do know that I have Ice Till, so. It's pretty bad. That is pretty bad for me. Yeah, it has to be a green source. I guess I should save the heat, because I could heat the Kappa at some point. Green source! I feel like everything that possibly could have gone wrong that game went wrong. I see Tamio I keep. Yo, Tamio wheel? And I'm on the play? Fuck yeah. Just don't kill my Tamio.
No, I'm late for class.
Oh no, I'm late for class. Oh no! You wouldn't happen to have a counter spell now, would you? I'm gonna play around counter spell. Yeah. Just sack clue, hold up Pierce, Abrade. Because I can go wheel Pierce next turn. And they're not doing anything, so. Actually, why did I even pop the clue if I'm gonna wheel, right? Maybe I just don't even wheel. Like, why even wheel, right? I mean, I guess it's free because they have 7 cards in hand, but, like, they haven't been doing anything. What if I just flip the Tamio now? And go shields down on Pierce? Let's do this. Maybe we'll draw a Mox or a Mana Crypt. I think I just want to flip, though. They haven't done anything the first couple of turns, so... I think this is fine. I do give them one... I give them one turn, but... I think I'm okay with them having one turn. What's the worst they could cast this turn, you know? Okay, I shouldn't ask that question.
My timeless wisdom, the wise, heed my advice.
Well, I've answered my question. I certainly have answered my question. Yeah. Aw. Should have cast the wheel, I guess. Could have discarded the Ugin and the Black Lotus. Well... I guess we should go... Dude, I don't even know, man. I really don't even know. I'm gonna do this and just hold up Pierce. I know that I'm not getting a green source for the Ice Tail, but the one upside to Mycospawn is they can't Ugin it. So at least we have that going for us. Yeah, draw your stupid card.
Focus. Breathe.
You know what else doesn't get Ugined? Triplicate Titan. So they have 5 mana? I guess I just hardcast Fury, right? And hope they have some kind of 5 mana counter. Well, that's not a 5 mana counter. That's definitely not a 5 mana counter. Go. I would say Spell Pierce unlikely to do anything this turn. Yeah, unlikely to do anything this turn. It is a counter that gets them 5 mana. Right. I feel like I'm just being tortured this draft, you know? Like, I must have pissed somebody off this morning. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting. The things I keep willing into existence. Oh, okay. Target acquired. I repeat, target acquired. Never thought I was going to get to Spell Pierce something after they mana drained for fucking 5. Yeah, Combat is really good. Don't think I can win. That certainly doesn't do it. What's my out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, hear me out. The only way I have a chance this game is I shock, wheel into exactly Sneak Attack Emrakul. I'm not even sure that that's good enough. Because I think even if I Sneak Attack Emrakul, they just sack 6 lands and beat me with their Planeswalkers anyways, but like, I mean, what the fuck else am I gonna do, right? Like... can swing at Ugin. Yeah, I guess I can, but then they just sack the Ugin. I mean, that would have been good. That we got half of the cards. The Breacher would have been nice, you know, a turn before. Shit. Guess we Narset. Look for Sneak Attack. Deal 6? That kills the Comet. I mean, that's step 1, right? Oh, did I put Sneak on the bottom? No, that was the first game, right? Yeah, that was the previous game. Sneak is not on the bottom this game. Okay, I have successfully answered one of the problems. We just have to hope they drew 7 lands off the wheel. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the mulligan, the bottom Sneak, was last game. I don't think it was this game. Now that we lost 2 matches, we should build the deck as Untapped intended in 7-0. Still don't really think that's possible, but... dude, the Iconoclast is annoying as hell, because it just gives them a bunch of 1/1s that they can now sack to the Emrakul. It's not looking good. So you're saying we've lost 2 matches, but I didn't hear the bell yet. This game is not over. This is still winnable. Which line is the start of today's records? I haven't added one. This is the first draft today, so I haven't added it yet. I'm gonna put him on the, I'm gonna put him right here, like to the right hand side of him. So, first line day 1, second line day 2. I guess we had 12 mana towards an Emrakul, but I mean the Ugin was gonna ultimate, right? I can Myco spawn for a fetch. And then have fetch Ren. I'm gonna keep it. It doesn't really do anything, to be fair, but... Duelist of the Mind. I guess we can just... no, I want to braid it. Be mana efficient. You should play a legendary creature this turn. Not that one. The other one. I'll take an Explore. I'm okay with that. Is Duelist of the Mind as bad as it looks? Duelist of the Mind, more like Duelist of the Mid. Equinox, thank you for the raid. Okay, that is a legendary creature. Caracas. Look, man, Nathan Stoyer is the GOAT, but yeah, that, the Duelist of the Mind did not exactly work out the way that everybody wanted it to. I had high hopes for that card, too. I thought it was going to be good, but just ended up not being that good. Not quite where you want to be. Holy snap, Time Walk. Okay, that kills the Ren in 6. That's pretty good. Yeah, they don't have second green because we killed the Noble Hierarch. Okay, now they do. Okay. It's still bolt the Snapcaster, so it's kind of fine. The more that I play these games, the more that I think Displacer Kitten might be one of the best cards in the cube. It might actually be S tier because it's just so broken with all the power. I mean, the same is kind of true in the MTGO Vintage Cube. Like, Kitten is a really, really high pick. It is an extremely powerful card. You want to cast that Questing Beast? Ah, I know you want to. I know you want to. I know you're thinking about it. This cube feels like whatever is broken or banned in Commander is ridiculous. Emrakul the Eon's Torn would like to have a word with you. Caracas is pretty offensive. There are some decks that people draft in this cube that just can't beat a Caracas. Okay, this is good. Ooh. Oh, I don't have a red source. Okay, I can Myco Spawn for a red source. God, it sucks because I can't kill the Nissa this turn, though. F. I guess we'll go fetch. Then fetch the red source. Flash the Fury. Yeah, but I want to keep it around. I really want to keep it around. If I flash the Fury, it just dies, right? So I'm spending 2 cards to kill the Nissa. Yeah, that is true. Nissa will be at 5 this turn. Maybe it was worth it. They made my 3/3 into a 3/3. You pay the 2. Sacrifice it unless you pay its mana cost reduced by 2. No, because I would still need double red to play it. You know what I mean? You have to pay its mana cost, which means you still need double red to pay for it. I think I'm dead. Pretty sure I'm dead. Do I have a way out? Maybe? Maybe if I can, like, flash in the Fury, deal 2 and 2, trade here, eat this. Oh, no, because they have the Vine Stock. So I can survive, but I'm not really in a good position, right? Flash this, pay. Deal 4 here. And then trade for land, chump 5/5. We can draw Sneak Attack, right? Actually, Sneak Attack's not even an out because they're at 16. So they can just sack, like, 6 lands and then kill me. But what if? That's certainly not an out, alright. Alright, Untapped Draftsmith kind of let us down. Maybe, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe we should have just considered playing the deck exactly as Untapped wanted us to. Because, who knows, maybe it would have been better. But if you enjoyed this video, if you're watching this on YouTube, please consider liking and subscribing. Let me know in the comment section down below what you thought of the video. Would you have done anything differently compared to what the Untapped Draftsmith wanted us to do? Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, YouTube.